Hello and welcome back to the arena. That's right folks, it's Friday Night Magic again, and this week we're going to be talking about Uro, a card so powerful that it presented itself in 25% of the standard meta, warping it to the point that it not only got itself banned, but a lowly little common as well that really never hurt anybody. But you know where it didn't get banned? That's right, the Brawl format. But before we get into that, did you know that the majority of YouTube viewers never subscribe to their channels? Even the ones that are their favorites. So take this opportunity to subscribe right here so you never miss out on budget, free-to-play, and new player experience format that we all know you need. Now, for those that don't know, Brawl is a format that was created specifically for the arena environment, although it has carried back into the paper formats as well. It is intended to somewhat replace the Commander format, which the arena system is not yet ready to handle. The basic idea is it remains a 60 card format, but it is singleton, meaning there can be only one copy of a card in your deck. It is a two-player format where Commander is best played multiplayer, and each of those two players start with 25 life. Your first mulligan is free, and there is the issue of the command zone. So as your commander dies, it can be returned to the command zone to be recast for an incremental increase of 2 colorless mana, and the commander also starts in the command zone, so you don't have to worry about drawing a really critical card for your deck. And of course, all the cards in your deck must match up to your commander's color identity, meaning only the colored mana symbols on the card can be used within the deck. And since we're talking about Uro today, that means all of our cards are going to have to be blue, green, or colorless, as well as lands can only produce those same combination of colors. Now for this Friday Night Magic, we're going with a very simple deck to construct. In fact, 77% of the deck is already in your collection, mostly from your new player experience decks, with the exception of Uro itself, which hopefully you've been tuned into the channel long enough to have cashed in on that free mythic card. If not, this is definitely going to be a much harder deck for you to build and may not be an optimal choice for this week's event for you. The remaining 23% of the deck comes specifically from cards that I expect you have had an opportunity to draft, with the exception being that very last column over on the right. That represents the rares and mythics, which you may not already have. Any cards in those last two columns, if you don't have them, I do not recommend using wildcards to get them. Again, I do not recommend that you use wildcards to get these. Look at each individual card, see what it does, and replace it with something from your collection that you already have. This is not the sort of event where you want to burn a lot of wildcards. We're in this to, well, for lack of a better term, make a profit on the evening, as opposed to spending our resources all willy-nilly. Now this deck is really fantastic for the event. Not only does it give you significant amounts of card draw, spot removal, and acceleration, but will be able to finish games with large, beefy green creatures that have to be answered. If your opponent is not able to answer these within a turn or two, you will cash in on easy wins. And again, let's not forget why we play these Friday Night Magic at home. This is an easy way for budget players to cash in on 2 ICRs, which are going to be rare or better. Essentially, for a couple of games, this is the equivalent of opening 2 packs very nearly for us that we didn't have to pay for at all. And in case that wasn't enough for you, this is also a great opportunity for you to partner with your friendly local game store and cash in on some cosmetic items in the form of a promo code that they distribute to their players. While I personally am not really into cosmetics, if you are, this is an undeniably easy way for you to add cosmetics to your collection for very little cost And really the only cost here is time itself. But with all that having been said, let me take this opportunity to invite you to like, comment, and subscribe. It is the best way to budget support the channel. And until next time, we'll see you in the arena.